We are live. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Ooh, that was awesome. Okay, that gave me some warm fuzzies. That was pretty sweet just to hear
Yeah.
from some of our users.
I like that a lot.
Oh,
Definitely
That
you
was
watching
did.
that one
so
again.
cool. That was great. And again, you guys are our rocket fuel. And so just so much fun to hear.
So cool. And oh my gosh. And okay, so I was watching the chat in this whole time. People from okay, there was Gold Coast, Australia. Sounds amazing right now for all of us in this cold, cold weather. But all over, where are you guys seeing? Like, what is going on in the chat here?
I'm seeing everywhere. I think I've seen literally every state, across the globe. I just saw another UK, Australia, uh
There's
oh my
definitely
gosh.
some
Italy.
Italy.
competition over
Italy.
who has it coldest right now. So
There
Yeah.
is a competition. Okay, we need to know. Yes, put in where you're joining us from. And if you think you have the coldest, you
I
gotta
will
let us know.
submit Jersey for today. Whew.
It's a cold one. I will say for the one that's in Italy, I hope you have a glass of the best, finest Italian wine with you right now. If not, virtually, I will have one for you.
There you
It's
go. Trinidad, oh, New Zealand. This is awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
so awesome. Okay, well, first of all, too, who are we for any of you who maybe this is the first time you're joining our webinar? So, thank you, first of all. We know the schedule is busy, especially at the end of the year like this. You're just trying to get everything done, before the holidays begin, all of that. So, just want to say thank you so much. And to quickly introduce ourselves, so we have David Chait, who's CEO of Travefy.
Well, hello, and thank everybody for being here. This is truly, truly the highlight of the week, the month, the quarter, the year, just spending all this time together.
It really is. It's so cool. And we've also got another person joining the party here, Kyle Deterding, who's VP of Product. So welcome, Kyle.
yeah, nice to see y'all again. I see you a couple times a year and probably the last time this year.
That is true. This will be the last. Same with me too. I am Stephanie Gries, Senior Education Manager here at Travefy. And if you join our webinars, you get to see they're like me. I know David. We bring Kyle into Bonnie, who's in the back as well. It has been an incredible year. So this will be the last time this year, which is crazy. But don't worry, the 2026 is just around the corner. So we'll see each other again soon after today. But
Absolutely.
we have such a big webinar for this because it's the end of the year. There's so much to talk about, and it is packed with good stuff. So, from a recap of the biggest product releases that maybe you missed this year, to an exclusive behind the scenes look at what our team is building for in 2026. That's why we brought Kyle in. We needed to bring in,
Pretty exciting.
yeah. We were like, Kyle, can you tell us a little bit of what you've got planned here? So, really, really excited. But we have a full lineup. And I do want to mention one thing is this is such a packed webinar that we won't be doing a live Q&A at the very end, but do not worry. Don't worry because we're keeping the chat open the entire time so you can celebrate, react, connect with each other. And if you have any questions, maybe about your account or like the recent releases or just general support, drop those into that Q&A panel. Our team is going to be backstage and ready to help in real time. So make sure you use that if you do have like specific questions in there too. But okay, who's ready to kick this off? But I will have to say one thing before I go further. Since this is the holidays and today's all about celebrating, why not give a little gift? We want to surprise 5 of you who are here today live with us a Travefy swag pack. Each one of these is filled with some of Travefy community's favorite goodies and perfect timing for this cold weather for many of you who are experiencing it. But after the webinar wraps, we will randomly select 5 winners from the live audience, and we're going to be reaching out directly to you so we can get your mailing address so we can send your swag just straight to your door. So keep in mind about that. It's going to be very exciting. Now, there might be some Travefy swag coming your way, and it's now officially time to dive in. So we got to start off with the slide real quick, an agenda, because again, there's so much that we're covering this year. And we narrowed it down to some of the biggest moments, the most loved releases, and a look at what's ahead. So in just a moment, I'm going to hand things off to David to officially kick us off and walk us through the past 12 months. Again, we hit some truly incredible milestones, and we could not have done it without you and the amazing Travefy community. But then after that, we're going to spotlight the heart of it all, our product team, and the tools that they've built and rolled out this year. So that's when I'll hand it off to Kyle, and he's going to guide us through the biggest releases and the fan favorites. But then I'm also going to take you on a quick live demo to bring it all to life for you. But definitely you want to stick around for all of this, but really in that part, we've got some fun moments planned just throughout this whole hour. But then at the end, we're going to wrap things up with a preview of what's ahead in 2026, along with so much more to celebrate along the way. So without further ado, David, I'm going to let you take it away and officially kick off this year-end celebration.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Stephanie, for that. And thank you again, everyone, for joining us today. Again, so exciting to see far and wide where everyone is coming from. To kick us off, 2025 was our biggest year yet here at Travefy. And not just because of the mind-blowing features we released, but because of our partnership with all of you. What truly sets Travefy apart is our focus on you, your work, your creativity, and your impact. You truly are our inspiration for the entire team here at Travefy. Yes, of course, this is about product innovation, but at the heart of it, what motivates us every single day is helping you shine for your clients, creating standout moments, and building a thriving business. We started Travefy because we care deeply about the success of travel advisors and our industry as a whole. And in an industry powered by small businesses and solopreneurs, your passion and your resilience inspire us. And we're committed to investing in the tools that move the industry forward and help you shape the future of travel. And as we said, what a big year it's been, grounded in major investments and innovation across 3 core focus areas. Moving your business forward. We launched our game-changing CRM, a critical foundation built to help your business grow. It brings everything together: invoices, connected email, core workflows, commissions, and powerful agency tools that support advisors and agencies of every size. Moving your relationships forward. Relationships, as we all know, are everything in life. And we're committed to strengthening your most important one, the one you have with your clients. That includes a better traveler experience with new group tools, richer content, and smoother collaboration. And across it all, a continued commitment to tools that elevate trust, delight, and the advisor-client connection. Moving the industry forward, of course, because we love this industry and we're focused on building a stronger, more resilient future for you and for the entire industry as a whole. It's why we created the new travel agent program, or NTAP, supporting new advisors from day one, and why so many agencies are joining us in that effort. And it's why we're proud to sponsor the new ASTA Emerging Leaders Award, celebrating the next generation of talent shaping what's next. Because at the end of the day, it all comes back to community, education, and leadership. That's our North Star, how we're moving you forward, moving your relationships forward, and moving the industry as a whole forward. And with that, we're truly humbled by the response we've received from the travel advisor community and honored by the trust you've placed in us as your partner. We're proud to support more than 35,000 travel brands worldwide. And we were blown away by this year's Host Agency Reviews annual survey, a true benchmark of industry adoption and trust. This year's results confirmed that Travefy is the most used, most trusted, and most adopted platform for travel advisors. Specifically, the survey found Travefy to be the #1 most trusted CRM, itinerary builder, travel website builder, and form builder. We're honored and deeply grateful for your trust. And as you'll see, it's a responsibility that we don't take lightly. Because again, everything comes back to you. What matters most to us is the relationships you build with your clients and the delightful moments you create for them. When we hear how our CRM was a game changer for Dina, how our tools elevate professionalism for Stacy, or how they save hours each week for Samantha, that's rocket fuel for our team. And the best, is truly yet to come. And we're also incredibly grateful to our partners, host agencies, suppliers, and consortia across the industry. We're honored to work with the industry's best and brightest, including the largest group of consortia in the market: Virtuoso, Travel Leaders Network, Signature Travel Network, Travel Savers, Mast, Westa, Serendipians, and so many others. Being recognized as a critical partner is a true honor, and we deeply appreciate everything they do for you and for the industry. And with that, we're thrilled to share a very, very special announcement with you today. Travefy is now officially working with Ensemble. It's been a pleasure partnering with the Ensemble team, and we're really excited for this next chapter with more to come in the new year. Overall, as a team, our innovation never stops. It's a core commitment that we hold to you. And looking back, it's incredible to see just how big a year 2025 has truly been. Now, to dig deeper into that, I'm really excited to pass it over to Kyle, and he's got a lot of fun things to share.
Yeah, thanks, David. So at the start of the year, we heard from so many of you who told us how much you were using Travefy to build those itineraries and your forms and communicate with your clients. And you were also very upfront with what you wanted and needed, which was that Travefy should become your CRM. So we committed towards building towards that, not someday, but starting immediately. So we really focused on the pain, those scattered emails, the manual invoices, the lost commission data, and then no single view of your business. We didn't want to chase the one-off features. We focused on connected building blocks, giving you complete, simple, and a connected platform on which to run your business. It's been a really impactful year as we've moved toward that. Every release pushed Travefy closer to being the place where you can run your entire travel business. I'm going to run through some of the highlights of the year quickly so that Stephanie can show them to us in action. So as of earlier this year, you can now connect your email, Microsoft, Google, or through the common IMAP standard directly into Travefy. Relevant emails automatically land inside Travefy where they belong. There's no more searching, forwarding, or copy pasting into your CRM. Trip conversations, confirmation emails, and itineraries all organized alongside the contacts and with a complete history. On the sending side, every Travefy email goes out using your email address. Not just emails you're directly sending to clients, this includes system emails for actions you take within Travefy, like sending a form, a decision, or an itinerary invite. It looks like you, it delivers like you, and your reply rates go up. And it works with our integrated automations. So within Travefy, you have access to schedule automated emails based not just on specific dates, but relative dates as well. You can send a reminder email 1 week before travel or send a recap 1 year after your client's trip. Earlier this year, we also became the first in the industry to launch one-click invoice creation directly from proposals and itineraries. If you've used it, you know this saves you time by removing that double entry. You build the itinerary once, generate the invoice instantly, and you're done. This sits on top of our most used PCI-compliant credit card authorization tools, already trusted for billions in travel spend, and it's slotted right into your existing workflows. Yet these invoices don't live in a vacuum. Those one-click invoices power other areas of your business, and you're starting to see the results of our connected platform. This is how you finally see the financial health of your business in one place with minimal extra work. You can track every booking and answer your business's biggest questions in seconds. Questions like total sales by month, by year to date, or even by supplier. And it's not just bookings, but your commissions as well. You can see what you've received, what's expected, and what's overdue without digging through email chains or portals. Bottom line, you understand your business better. You can make decisions based on the real numbers, spot revenue patterns, and stay on top of money coming in and money outstanding. Now, one of the most recent releases we did was built around a simple idea. How do we help you make itinerary and quote building faster and more impressive? So you can now add new hotel content in seconds. Drop in a property and Travefy instantly supports up to 10 pieces of media to showcase it. Photos, room shots, amenities, all of the visuals that impress your clients. It's proof that we're truly still improving that core of Travefy to save you time. But it's not just about saving time. The work you do is meaningful and you deserve every dollar you earn. You care about delivering exceptional travel experiences, and we want you to be able to showcase your value across every client interaction. So this year, we updated hotel content across some of the biggest brands in the world: Hilton, Marriott, and more. And since we first announced this in September, we've already added Hyatt. So we're not done. We're constantly looking for more chains and more content to bring into Travefy. And these aren't stock photos that anyone can use. We're working to get you the photos from the hotel chains themselves. So when Marriott takes professional photos of one of their properties, you get them. When Hilton updates their visuals on their website, you get those changes in Travefy within days. Our goal here is clear. We always deliver the best, most complete, and most current hotel content so that you look like the pro you are. And there's just so much here that I wouldn't be surprised if you missed at least one of our releases throughout the year. So I'll turn it over to Stephanie to show you these within Travefy.
Ooh, amazing. Thank you, Kyle. It's such a great overview. It's fun seeing in the chat too, a lot of people who aren't using it yet or who are, and they're just loving it. Really cool. But now I want to dig into our account just really quick and just show this to you in action. So let me get myself set up here and I'm going to go into my account because the first thing that I want to quickly show you is where your CRM and your client contact information lives. This is really kind of the home base right here for your clients. So as you can see here, you can keep all their details and information, including passport info, view itineraries and proposals, have your private notes, view form responses, documents, and more. All of this is right in this area. And you can also keep your clients organized with labels if you ever need like ways to do quick viewing for them. But now what I want to do is I want to highlight a really big one right here. One of the biggest releases of this year was email. So now you can connect your email inbox with just a couple clicks. So you can view all of the email threads with your clients and you can even reply directly back in here. So no more switching tabs, saving you so much time and keeping client communication just organized and streamlined in one place. So you can see here. But now, what I want to do is I want to show you just how easy it is to get your email set up. Because if you haven't done this yet or you're new to Travefy, definitely go do this. It is so easy. And in fact, it's so easy that I'm going to show you how. So I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect my account really quick because I want to show you. Because right here is what you'll see in your account settings. So once you go into your account settings, you'll see the ability to connect your inbox. Now, we support just about every email provider in here. So that way you can quickly connect it. But if you don't see your email provider, you could just go ahead and use the sign in with IMAP to set up instead. But for me, I'm going to use Google. So I'm just going to go ahead and I am going to click right here. I'm going to choose my email and watch just exactly how simple this is. It just takes me a couple clicks to set up some permissions. And I'm done. That was so easy. So as you can see, it's so easy to do. And once your email's set up in here, you don't have to connect it again. You also can go ahead and then after you do that, you can copy and paste your email signature in here. So for those of you who maybe set up your email at the very beginning when we launched this, you maybe didn't recognize that we released email signatures and it's in here. So you can go ahead and copy and paste your email signature right in here. And that way it'll automatically save for you. But another thing that I want to call out is you can also choose to use your email address as the address that your clients will receive Travefy emails from. So if you send, like a form, a decision, itinerary invite, then it can come just from your email. And this is one of those features that it might feel small, but it is so mighty because not only does it add your branding front and center in those emails, but it's also going to help with email deliverability. So really cool stuff there. But let me go jump back into contacts one more time, real quick. Because again, just so you can see, once I connected my email back in here, you will start seeing those emails come through. So that's why this is so easy, because as long as your client's email is in here, it will automatically pull any past email threads, email messages from that client in here. So really cool. And in fact, I just looked at the chat and said, Janet, wow, I missed a lot. I know there's so much. That's why we're doing this, because I love showing the email. It's really cool, but that's not it. There's still so much more. So that is email. But one thing I want to do is now I want to talk about invoices. I want to talk about how you can set up an invoice and where those live and organize within your client's trips. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump over into one of my client's trips here. And where you can add their invoice is right in the trip. Now, if you've never done this before, it's really simple. You are just going to go ahead and you're just going to add an invoice in this trip. So I'm going to click add new, choose invoice. So easy. So now I have a new invoice that is ready to get made. But one thing you can do, you can see here, I can manually edit and create this. But what if you could just do one click and have an invoice automatically populated for you, which you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and take this itinerary that I've already created in this trip. I'm going to select it, and I am going to automatically just auto-populate it. And voila, look at that. All of those events come in. I have the pricing that's coming in as well. But this is a great thing, is if you ever need to manually edit, or if you need to add, just add anything else in here, you can do that. You also can do special things, like if you need to switch the currency for maybe that line item, you can do that as well. You're also able to create payment plans for your clients. So you can check this box, add as many installments as you need. So that way your client knows when to pay and for what. So you can set all of that up. But then one thing that you can do once this is ready for your client to view, you can always go ahead and just preview it before sending it off to your client by coming right over here and just click preview. But I'm actually going to show you, I want to show you what this looks like. This is an invoice that has already been worked on and started, so you can see what this would look like for our clients here. This is really great because the invoice, it's simple, it's branded to my business, it's easy for the client to view, and they're always going to be able to come back to this invoice link, and they can see in real time when payments have been made and what's still due. So as a client, I can come in here and I can go ahead and I can say, hey, I want to go ahead and authorize a custom amount, or let's make a payment. So my next payment, here's what's due. And I can see, what's been paid so far. So it's just so easy and simple for them, and it just streamlines everything. Now, once those authorizations start coming through from my client, I can then go in and mark them as paid or partially paid, or I can get an invoice PDF for the authorization really, really easily by just going right into here. Let me go to this one. And then you can go ahead and view those authorizations, and this is where you'll mark everything. So again, it keeps it all in that trip really easily. Now that's invoices. Pretty cool. But one last thing that I want to show you here is I also want to talk about, when it comes to invoices, that's also talking about your bookings and your commission tracking. Now you can access your bookings info and dashboard just by clicking in your name, top right-hand corner, and click bookings. So right here, you can click bookings, and here's what you're going to see. Now, I got to take a pause, because if there's any of you who have not seen this yet, you're going to be mind blown. Because this was a few months ago still, but it's amazing what this is that gives you this dashboard to see. Now you can view all of your total sales, anything you've received, anything overdue. All of that can be viewed right here in your bookings. And so what's great is when you want to track your commissions, you can add them a couple ways. You can always go ahead and add a new booking right in here, and you can just fill out this information. So you can add it that way. Or you can also add it when you're building your invoices. You're also able to go ahead and put that booking info in along with your invoices. So, I mean, amazing, right? It's so cool. And that's not even it, because beyond our major releases that we've talked about, we've also shipped a ton of quality of life enhancements this year that just make your everyday workflow faster and smoother. And one of those is saved message templates. These are going to help save you time when you send those forms or itineraries or decisions, so you can have ready to go messages, whether, you're sending them manually or maybe you're doing them automated. But another one, and this is a big one, saved photos. This one was huge. This one was so exciting. I know you've been asking this. Kyle's like, yep, it was big. And this is so cool because now you can save photos directly from, an event that you've created a photo or added a photo to, cover image, website, anywhere. Plus, the other thing that's really cool about this is you can also, when you open up to add photos, you can see any recently used photos just to help speed up that trip building and content creation. So that was pretty cool. And one thing we just talked about, but we also launched email signatures. So again, just really helping you to elevate your branding and show up even more professionally to your clients. But then we did not forget about you, our teams, because we also released library controls. This was another really big one for so many of you because now you can manage editing rights and permissions across your team's library so everything stays clean, consistent, and organized. And another one is we kept giving our CRM love. I mean, that was a big thing this year. And we did so many features, but one of them that I wanted to call out was enhanced contacts. So we gave you more flexibility and control over the client details that you store. And then finally, one of my personal favorites, I know I can't really play favorites here, but this is a big one, was event level decisions. So if you've ever wanted to present options for like a hotel, cabin categories, or tours within an itinerary, you can now do that right at the event level. So if you have not tried this yet, highly recommend. It is really amazing stuff. But honestly, that's still not everything. These are just the type of everyday improvements that we continue to invest in alongside those bigger releases that we talk about, because they add up to just a smoother, more powerful Travefy experience. But I still am not done here. I'm going to turn it back to Kyle here. And Kyle's going to share a little bit more about what we've been doing to help support those teams and agencies in Travefy.
Yeah, thanks, Stephanie. And when we are building agency tools, we're always doing it with you advisors top of mind. So when your daily work is cleaner and connected, it becomes easy for the agency to standardize on the platform that you advisors already love. So choosing Travefy shouldn't be a top-down decision that's forced on advisors to use a tool they don't love. We want it to be the smart decision that supports everybody's workflow. So this year we gave agency leaders the ability to view bookings and commissions across the team, edit bookings in one place, and we announced plans to let you reconcile commissions. So agencies are finally getting the powerful yet simple workflows that offer real-time visibility, and advisors get to keep using the tools that you already trust. So it's one connected platform that saves work at every level. And the bottom line is, as we grow agency capabilities, we're still building for the people doing the work every day. So you, the advisors, and those team leaders who help get you paid. And that makes Travefy the clear choice for teams. And as of today, it's not just our future plan. We're officially launching the ability to reconcile commissions built entirely inside of Travefy. So this lets you reconcile supplier payments with your advisor bookings, organize advisor payouts, and maintain a deep audit trail so that you can answer questions months or even years later. So we've been testing this with real agencies from teams of 5 to 150. They've used Travefy to reconcile and track pay for their agents for November from start to finish. This is viewing bookings, reconciling those supplier statements, assigning payouts, and then they can move that clean data into QuickBooks or the payment tool they already use to process that payment. And so now it's available for any team and agency. Reconcile your commissions with confidence, keep everything organized, and know that every dollar is accounted for, all inside Travefy. So let's take a look at that. And while I'm pulling up my screen here, I've seen a couple questions come through, so I just want to make sure it's clear. At Travefy, security and data privacy is paramount. So if you are on your own Travefy account that you've purchased and set up, we are not sharing your data without your explicit consent. It's your data and we're not sharing it. Some of the things we've been talking about are for teams as a whole that are working together. We do not want to share your data without you explicitly choosing to share that data. So here I am logged in as Sam Rivera. Sam is that team or agency leader. And you can see this looks very similar to that screen Stephanie just showed us from an advisor perspective, with one key difference. Sam is our team leader, and you see he has a column and is showing bookings for every advisor on his team. So this gives that holistic picture across the full team and those business metrics. Now, as Sam, I've received a payment from Travel Guard Insurance, and I need to go reconcile that so that I can pay. You can see here, I have a booking by Susie for Travel Guard Insurance. With one click, I can open to reconcile that booking. I can add that payment reference, which is just another piece of that digital audit trail, making it easy for me to find all of these in the future. And once I've reconciled that payment, you can see here that booking was created successfully, or the detail was updated successfully. And now I'm going to go over to this outgoing tab, and these are all of my payouts that are tracked in Travefy. So I can create a new payout, and I'm going to create a new payout here for November. And you can see here, everything I'm seeing here are only the bookings that I've already reconciled. So Travefy is smart enough to take all of your bookings and limit it down to just those that you've received money for and reconciled within Travefy. And here I can see that exact booking we just reconciled for Susie for Travel Gardens Insurance. With one click, I'm going to add that to a payout. Since I'm doing Susie overall here, I'm going to add this Amadeus River Cruise that I've also been paid for Susie as well. And I'm going to go ahead and accept that. And you can see here now in November 2025, I have 2 bookings that are assigned to Susie with the total amount of the bookings as well as what the agent is going to receive. Up to this point, nothing has changed on Susie's side. So as an agency leader, I can do all of this work and stay organized without notifying Susie that I've received that money until I am absolutely ready to do so. At this point, if I've organized the payout and in my external system actually sent that payout to Susie, I can hit this disperse button. And that's actually going to be the first time Susie is notified on her Travefy side, where she will be able to view this payout, every booking, and the amounts that she's received for those payouts, helping you avoid questions in the first place, or when they still inevitably come up, you have that deep digital trail in Travefy to go find. Awesome. And Stephanie, I see you doing your hair, but I'll take
I know.
I'll take those slides back.
You know, we gotta make sure that we're looking good on these webinars, everybody.
Yeah. So we just walked through reconciling commissions, which is now available to any team and agency in Travefy. But there's a lot we shipped in 2025 specifically for teams and agencies that I don't want to get lost. So first is domain and email hosting. We heard loud and clear that managing multiple vendors for that basic online presence is just a headache. And that's why we rolled out domain and email hosting. This is separate from the connection and connecting your email account that Stephanie showed earlier. And we also announced a promotion that if you are a team who signed up before December 1st, you would receive a free domain and email for all of your team members. The response to that was overwhelming, and we continue listening. So moving forward, a domain and email hosting for all team members will be part of every new Travefy team account. If you're a team currently on Travefy and you want this, please reach out. We want to help you too. And second is our enterprise-grade API. It's the foundation for partners and larger agencies who today are already using it to manage their team members, their content templates, and more. The API also allows you to connect with your current systems and create and manage itineraries in Travefy. While you can use that API today to create itinerary content, we keep improving it. So new this year, you can also tap into some of that new hotel content we talked about earlier to enhance your itineraries. So your own tools and systems can benefit from more, richer, and consistent data. And third, we've also rolled out true single sign-on support for tools like Okta, Microsoft, and Google. This continually improves your security and makes it easier for large organizations to roll out Travefy to their full team. So if you use one of these systems to authenticate your team or manage your full tool stack, reach out to our sales team to see how we can integrate, simplifying things for you and the advisors. And we're excited to share that in 2026, we aim to bring you email marketing as another step towards letting you truly build and run your business in Travefy. Imagine being able to stay in touch with your highest value clients with regular, high quality emails and being able to see who's engaging, who's opening, who's clicking, who might be ready to take another trip. So with your contacts and trip history already in Travefy, the goal is that Travefy powers not only your operations, but also your insights and your marketing to retain and reactivate some of your best clients. So whether you're an advisor working on your own or an agency leader looking to provide your team with more value, we are here to help you grow your business. So now I want to start with a quick reminder that we already have a strong Teams product today. So agencies using Travefy right now are running at scale and saving hours every week. It's easy to see why agency leaders are already choosing Travefy. Today, Travefy is already the most trusted platform for advisors across itineraries, CRM, forms, and websites. We already power PCI-compliant credit card authorizations used for billions in travel spend every year. We host domains and email for you and your advisors, and we support true single sign-on so your business stays secure and connected as you grow. Why fight your advisors? Choose the tool they want to be using. Our API is industry leading. You can create and manage itineraries, users, and data programmatically. We can set you up as a collaborative team or with a full host model and let you share content templates from hotels and activities to forms and website pages. So everyone moves faster while staying on brand. And your team can view and work around contacts and trips in whatever workflow makes sense. And now you can reconcile commissions and organize payouts with a clean digital trail, protecting your business long-term. So in early 2026, our roadmap is simple. We want to make Travefy the most connected platform in travel. Many of you use our CRM, and many of you have other systems that you love. We're not asking you to change. We're giving you flexibility, and that starts with our CRM API. So right now, your issue isn't just too many systems. It's also that the systems you're using don't talk to each other. Data gets trapped in silos, hosts, consortia, booking tools, spreadsheets. Our CRM API fixes that. Your agency or host can sync client and booking data directly into the systems you use for marketing, operations, and sales tracking. If you love your current CRM, keep it. Travefy will feed it clean, structured data instead of forcing you to choose. And we're taking this further with major industry connections. In the first half of 2026, we're launching direct integrations with Virtuoso, Signature, and Travel Leaders Network to simplify that consortia reporting and your ability to use their services. Next up is permissions. As you grow, you need control over what each team member can see and do. We're expanding our already extensive permissions to support collaborative team structures, deeper host models, and provide secure access so that you can protect your business without slowing advisors down. Reconcile your bookings through our AI-enabled Smart Import. Supplier statements shouldn't eat up your whole week. Smart Import turns a spreadsheet, PDF, or image into structured data and matches it to the existing advisor bookings. You as an agency leader stay fully in control, and you can review the results and then reconcile in one click instead of hours of manual entry. And then yes, the big one, email marketing. Email is how you stay in front of clients, nurture relationships, and drive repeat and referral business. With contacts and trip history already in Travefy, email marketing becomes simple, targeted, and smart. Our move into domain and email hosting was the first step toward fewer accounts, less tech overhead, and more growth. Across all of this, the theme is the same. Travefy meets you where you are and grows with you. We're building the most connected, flexible platform in travel so that you can keep working your way with less friction, more insight, and more opportunity to grow. So all of these investments were designed to help you grow, whether you're an independent advisor or that agency leader. For advisors, we're building a connected system, CRM, form, trips, and invoices. We're extending the most used and trusted tools in the industry, all working together so you spend less time chasing details and more time serving your clients. For agencies, those same tools become data, visibility, and management. You can see performance, track and reconcile commissions, and understand your business without spreadsheets or blind spots. It's really one platform with two outcomes: streamlined daily work for advisors with best-in-class experiences for your clients, and clear oversight for agencies. That's how Travefy can help you grow from the ground up. Though at Travefy, we're not just about the software. So back to you, Stephanie.
Okay, hold on now, Kyle. You just really unleashed so many cool things. That is awesome. So I wish we need sound effects. This is when we really need those.
I know I have to take a big breath and just focus and get through it all. I can't
Yeah,
look at the chat during
It's a
that.
lot. So
so
exciting.
cool. I know. That's amazing. I love it. Okay, well, I've just got some stuff that I'm going to share, and then I'm going to pass it back over to David because we're not done yet. I love. There's always something coming around the
Always
corner.
more.
Always more, always more. But one thing that I want to talk about, though, really quickly here is just that we've spent so much time today talking about product, and for good reason, of course, because it's been a huge year of releases. But everything we build is meant to serve something bigger, and that's been the theme you've probably seen today: is you and the advisor community. And every feature, every update, every decision, it's shaped by how you work, what you need, and the businesses that you're building every day. So we're proud to partner alongside you and honored to support this incredible industry. So I just want to take a moment to spotlight the community that has brought so much excitement and growth into 2025. Now, this was an unbelievable year. And for our role in it was so cool. We were honored with some major recognitions, like being named the Inc. 5000 for the third consecutive year, or being voted Best Supplier Tool by Travello, and also receiving a Virtuoso Award nomination. And one of the most meaningful moments of the year, David said this earlier, but we got to partner with ASTA to launch the first ever ASTA Emerging Leaders Award presented by Travefy as a way to recognize that next generation to shaping the future of travel. But also to support that next wave of advisors, we also launched the new travel agent program, or NTAP. And that was designed specifically to help new travel entrepreneurs get their footing and grow confidently. And some other major highlights were continuing to grow our active Facebook group, which is now at almost 19,000 travel professionals, which is crazy. And we also just recently relaunched the Lounge podcast that you can go find on your favorite podcast streaming platforms. So you heard it here first there. But it's also, numbers, this is also the really cool thing. Numbers tell a pretty awesome story. And this year was big because you might have seen our Travefy Unwrapped on Instagram last week. Pretty cool stuff. But these were some of the highlights I just had to pull out from it because this year alone, we connected with over 14,000 of you across 53 different conferences. But also on your side, you created some incredible impact too, because together your trips generated over 50 million itinerary views and supported more than 1 million travelers just this year alone. That's crazy. So when you zoom out and look at that reach, it's pretty incredible what this community is capable of together. So if you're here today thinking like, this is cool. How can I get even more involved and grow with this community? And that's exactly what we want to talk about next. Because one of the biggest ways to do that is through our Travefy Brand Ambassador Program. So earlier this year, we started expanding our Brand Ambassador Program. And also, can I just give a quick shout out and thank you to all the ambassadors joining us today. You represent Travefy in such a powerful, meaningful way, and we're really grateful for you. But as we head into 2026, we're really excited to just continue growing this group. So I'm actually going to ask Scott. I think he did it. Yeah, thank you, Scott. Scott, to drop in the application link to the chat now. So if you are a current Travefy user who loves the platform and enjoys connecting with other advisors, we'd love for you to apply. Now, we're going to be reviewing applications, over into the new year. And even if or right now might not be the right fit, that's okay. We will keep it on file and we will continue reviewing those as we head into this new year. So, really awesome. And one thing I want to do here, really quick, is I just want to remove my spotlight because we need reactions from David and Kyle on this. When
Ready to
we
rock.
talk, you ready? So, when we talk about building community and showing up together, nothing brings that to life quite like being in the same room, right? So today, we're excited to share one of the biggest community moments we've ever planned at Travefy. You are officially invited. This May, we're bringing the Travefy community together in person for something truly special called Travefy Live, a full day experience packed with industry education, hands-on Travefy training, powerful connections, and just a whole lot of fun. And we're especially excited for this opportunity because this is one of the leading conferences in Las Vegas, the Travel Agent Forum. They invited Travefy to be part of their week at the Paris Hotel in Las Vegas, just making this the perfect opportunity for us to gather together in such an iconic
So
setting.
much fun.
I'm pumped.
Vegas.
I'm so excited. So save the date, May 12th, 2026. See you there. It's going to be an unforgettable day of learning, connection, community. We can't wait to see you there. And it's in Vegas. I mean,
What's better?
what's better? Nothing.
Vegas and this amazing community.
Yes, I know. It's going to be so much fun. So, since we still have some time, even though May's going to be here before we know it, I'm sure, but make sure to get all the updates on everything coming with Travefy Live. Subscribe to our newsletter right here. So, we'll drop in the link in the chat, but feel free, do the QR code. Super easy, to sign up. And then that way you will be the first to hear when any announcements come your way and when they drop first. But now, after all of that, we still have one more section here. David, I'm going to pass this over to you to really help us just continue looking into 2026.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And again, just thank you everybody for being here today and such an exciting time spent together. Again, my excitement is just crazy going through everything that we've done in 25, looking at what's coming in 26, and everything again is about this community. And so looking forward again, let's start with where we are today. And in 2025, everything we built this year was driven by advisor insights. Your feedback shaped every single release that was shared today. Now, looking ahead to 2026, everything we're building for next year is grounded in what you've told us matters most. Because the future of Travefy isn't built for you, it's built with you. And we couldn't be more excited for what's ahead. When we look forward, we're going to be helping you showcase your value like never before. Our belief is simple. Technology should make you indispensable. And in 2026, we're doubling down on the tools that help you do just that. This includes richer storytelling, new ways to build compelling proposals and itineraries that reinforce why a client needs you, deeper client collaboration, enhancements to your client's planning experience that make working together seamless and impressive, and mastering group travel, building on our 2025 foundation with even more powerful tools to manage those complex group trips. We are committed to ensuring that every client interaction becomes a moment that proves your indispensable value. And this work is also foundational to our AI efforts, where we've been leading the industry in both development and thought leadership. Because we're not building AI that replaces travel advisors, we're building AI that makes you irreplaceable. The research shows what you already know. Clients rely on your expertise, your personalization, and your human touch. And it's our job at Travefy to amplify that and not get in the way. And so, with that, I'm also thrilled to announce our new partnership with our good friends at Travel Market Report on a research initiative designed to understand how advisors actually want to use AI and to build intentionally into the future. The report is absolutely incredible, and it was released today, and we can't wait to share it with you. And for us, we're not chasing AI trends. We're focused on making AI genuinely useful in your daily workflow and strengthening your value as an advisor. That's been our guiding principle from day one, from our game changing smart import to the innovations still to come.
Oh, and one thing I need to quickly take the spotlight from David here real quick, because with the TMR, the travel market report research that just dropped literally today, like you all are getting such
Hot
an
off the
insight.
presses.
Totally hot off the presses. But I got to do a conversation with David, and it just dropped again, hot off the presses today. So I got to sit down, pick David's brain on all things AI in the travel industry. But what's so cool and special was seeing actual data from this first ever AI report. So it's a conversation you definitely want to listen to. And again, you can listen to our podcast on your favorite podcast streaming platform, on our YouTube channel, or by going to the link that's dropping in the chat right now. So check that out, everyone. And I'll let you continue on, David.
Awesome. Well, very exciting stuff. And again, as we continue looking into 2026, we're also bringing your entire travel business together seamlessly because we believe in building bridges, not walls, because your success depends on a tech stack that truly works together. That means tools that help you get paid faster while staying fully compliant with your host or agency. We're taking our industry leading credit card authorizations, invoices, and supplier integrations to the next level. It also means a growing API ecosystem that strengthens your entire tech stack. Travefy is already the most connected platform on the market because we believe deeply in the power of connectivity, and that ecosystem is only going to grow. More specifically, we're expanding our API capabilities for host agencies at an enterprise scale, making Travefy an easy, seamless partner at any size. Our commitment is simple: one powerful, connected operating system that works the way you work, not the other way around.
Amazing.
So
And it is so much. I can't believe also we did go all the way up to the hour. We have so much to share. It's crazy. But one thing that I wanted to call out before we start wrapping up this so fun of hours is awesome. Subscribe to this newsletter because this was a lot. There's so much coming that David and Kyle has shared. And then even with like Travefy Live, like there is seriously so much that the best thing to do right now is sign up for the newsletter. Again, you can sign up at that link that's in the chat, use this QR code. But one important note I do want to make is even if you already get emails from us, this is still different. So you do want to subscribe to this newsletter. So that way it's opt-in only. You're going to get it twice a month and you're going to see all the recent product releases, updates, resources, upcoming events, you name it. There's a lot coming. So check that out. So become part of that. And one other thing too is, again, if any of you joined us a little bit late and you didn't realize, you could be a winner. So we are in the season of gifting over here at Travefy. So 5 of you are going to be randomly selected to win a Travefy swag pack after this. So watch your email inbox
check out who
because
doesn't love swag.
I know, right? Swag. And we purposely went with the good winter because I know for some of you, you're actually entering in your summertime. But this, we just figured, this will be really helpful for many of you right now. So you can stay warm with the Travefy swag. So it's incredible. So watch your inbox for that. And then also, before we officially wrap up, if you're not a Travefy user today, you can sign up for a free trial to explore all of the amazing tools that we've shown you. And again, so much more to come. So exciting. But also, if you're not a user and you're someone who wants to speak to another live human, which I know I like it too. I like chatting with people. So we can help you out with that. You can do a demo. So book a demo with our sales team today as well. So
Awesome. Well,
That's amazing.
and I just wanted to jump in and just say, again, thank you everyone for spending your time with us today, the opportunity to share more. Thank you to so many of you here for trusting us to be a part of your business and your journey. The momentum ahead is huge, and we are truly just getting started. And for those that we haven't had the privilege of working together, we'd love the opportunity to earn that trust. And so, just thank you, everyone. We truly love this community, and we appreciate you all.
Yeah. So much, so much love. Oh, we love this. And again, if you need anything, even though we're closing it out for the year, we're still here working hard. So if you need any help, support, training, demo, we are here. So reach out to us. And thank you so much again, David and Kyle, for giving us a lot of insight. This is going to be a fun year ahead. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you and happy
It's been
holidays,
so fun.
everybody. So much
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Happy holidays. See you all.